The Delhi-Mumbai Expressway in Rajasthan's Alwar district, where 5 people lost their lives after a moving car suddenly caught fire late Tuesday night. The victims included 3 women, 1 man and a child, all the residents of Shirpur in Madhya Pradesh. They were reportedly on their way back home after visiting the revered Vaishno Devi temple, making the incident even more heartbreaking. Notably, the incident took place near Mojpur village under the Lakshmangad police station area. And according to the initial reports, the vehicle was travelling from Delhi towards Kota when sometime between late night and the early hours of the morning, flames suddenly erupted from within the car. And what began as a small fire quickly turned catastrophic as the blaze spread with terrifying speed, engulfing the entire vehicle within minutes. The passengers inside were left with no time to react or escape, turning the car into a blazing inferno on a high-speed stretch of road. And in a desperate attempt to save himself, the driver Vinod Kumar Meher managed to jump out of the vehicle moments after the fire broke out. And however, he sustained nearly 80% burn injuries and remains in critical condition. He was the first rushed to a nearby health facility and later referred to a higher medical center for advanced treatment, where doctors continue to fight to save his life. Eyewitnesses and local residents who saw the vehicle engulfed in flames quickly alerted authorities. Police teams from Lakshmangad, along with fire brigade units, ambulances and patrol teams from the National Highways Authority of India reached the scene without any delay. Despite their swift response, the intensity of the fire was such that the vehicle had already been completely destroyed. Firefighters battled the flames and managed to bring the situation under control in around 15 minutes. But by then, there was little left to salvage. Senior police officials soon arrived at the scene in order to assess the entire situation and initiate an investigation. Preliminary findings suggest that a short circuit may have triggered the fire, although the exact cause is yet to be confirmed. Authorities also suspect that the presence of CNG in the vehicle significantly intensified the blaze, causing it to spread much faster than usual and leaving the occupants with virtually no chance of survival. Due to the extreme heat and intensity of the fire, only skeletal remains of the victims could be recovered from the charred vehicle, and officials have stated that all these remains will undergo DNA testing in order to establish the identities of the deceased with certainty. The incident also briefly disrupted traffic along the expressway, as emergency services worked at the site, and this tragic event has raised serious concerns about vehicle safety, especially in CNG-operated cars, and the challenges of emergency response on high-speed expressways. Authorities continue their investigation in order to determine the precise sequence of events that led to this horrific loss of life, while the nation mourns a family that never made it back home. A tragic incident occurred on the Delhi-Mumbai Expressway in Rajasthan, where 5 people were burnt alive after a moving car suddenly caught fire. Notably, the victims, 3 women, 1 man and a child, were residents of Shirpur in Madhya Pradesh and were reportedly returning home after visiting the Vaishno Devi temple. The accident took place near Mojpur village under the Lakshmangad police station area, when the car travelling from Delhi towards Kota suddenly caught fire. The blaze spread rapidly, leaving the passengers trapped inside with no chance of escape, as the vehicle was completely engulfed within minutes. The driver, Vinod Kumar Meher, managed to jump out but suffered severe burn injuries and remains in critical condition. Emergency services, including police, fire brigades and highway patrol teams, rushed to the spot after the locals raised an alarm. Although the fire was brought under control within about 15 minutes and the vehicle was already completely destroyed. Only skeletal remains of the victims were recovered, which will undergo DNA testing for identification. The investigation suggests a possible short circuit, with CNG presence likely intensifying the fire. Authorities are continuing their probe, while the incident has raised serious concerns about vehicle safety and emergency response on high-speed expressways.
देखिए, कल रात को हमारे पास में कंट्रोल रूम पे सूचना आई थी और नेशनल एक्सप्रेसवे नंबर 115 पर सूचना आई थी कि एक अर्टिगा गाड़ी में आग लग गई है। मौके पे पुलिस पहुंची और मेरे द्वारा भी मौका निरीक्षण किया गया। इसमें 5 लोगों की मृत्यु हुई है, जो कि शिवपुर के रहने वाले। उसमें जो परिवार का मुखिया है वो संतोष भील है। इसके अतिरिक्त 2 महिलाएं हैं और 2 छोटी बच्चियां हैं। उन 5 की मौके पे ही जलने से मृत्यु हो गई। जो ड्राइवर था वो गाड़ी का शीशा तोड़ करके बाहर निकला, उसको पुलिस ने तुरंत अस्पताल पहुंचाया। अभी वो SMS रेफर्ड है। सभी के परिजनों को संपर्क जो है हमने कर लिया है और इसका पोस्टमार्टम करके DNA सैंपल लेके आगे की कार्रवाई की जाएगी। एक्सीडेंट का जो प्रथम दृष्टया कारण है वो CNG किट में आग लगना है इस संदर्भ में हम अनुसंधान कर रहे हैं। देखिए, ये जो पर्टिकुलर एक्सीडेंट है इसका कारण कहीं ना कहीं टेक्निकल है, और जो गैस किट है वेदर वो कंपनी फिटेड है या बाहर से लगवाया गया है, इस संदर्भ में हम अनुसंधान कर रहे हैं। अभी जो ड्राइवर है, ड्राइवर की पत्नी से बात हुई है, बट क्योंकि ड्राइवर भी गंभीर रूप से घायल है, तो एक बार जब वो थोड़ा ठीक हो जाएगा तो हम आगे उससे अनुसंधान करेंगे। अभी वो बयान देने की स्थिति में नहीं है। इसके अतिरिक्त जो गाड़ी है उसका मेडिकल और सभी जो डेड बॉडीज़ है उनके DNA सैंपलिंग लेने के बाद गाड़ी का भी हम मैकेनिकल मुआयना करेंगे, उसके बाद और चीज़ें क्लियर हो पाएंगी। परंतु जो प्रथम दृष्टया कारण जो है गैस किट के अंदर आग लगना है, तो इसमें ये कहना कि कोई एक्सीडेंट कोई गाड़ी से टकराया है, इस तरह के एविडेंसेस हमें नहीं मिले, परंतु पुलिस सभी एंगल से जांच करें। मेरे द्वारा भी नक्शा मौके पर जो जाकर के कार्रवाई की गई।
That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment and subscribe to the channel.